So this is the painting we're going to do today. A beautiful sunset winter landscape. And it's done with beautiful colors that I'm using today from Galleria. I'm going to use Galleria colors today, which is cad red, cad yellow, sap green, burnt umber, ultramarine blue, and some white. We might need some black for the trees. I'll put some on there. The brushes I'm using are Dollar and Rowney, and I have all the supplies on my Amazon shop, so you can do a bit of shopping there, and most of the stuff there I use and I recommend. Okay, so what I did was I taped off my horizon line so make it a bit easier to work on one section at a time. So what we need to do is put together a nice orangey color for the sky to get it started. So we're just going to take some red, some yellow, more yellow than red to make it nice and orangey, and some white to lighten it up. White, a nice bright orangey color. So let's start with that first. So we'll just go across this here. That's a nice color orange, isn't it? See, adding white really helps. Pick up some more white if it's too orangey on a dirty brush. I like mixing in white every now and then just to keep the paint wet, to brighten it up a little bit. A lot of that is going to be covered up with those clouds, but we want to have some of it come through. Just mixing my colors. Red, yellow, and white. You might get all different colors orange. Might get more on the red side, and some might be more on the yellow side, but it doesn't matter because it's underneath the clouds, right? Now let's make a bit of pinkish color. Still go with the orange, but now you're on the red side with some white, and it's going to go more pink. Okay. And now we're going to go more on the yellow side. So I would clean off my brush. So I'm using my number 8 bristle because I have 11 by 14 canvas. And I have 2 drops of water here. One container that's got clean water in it. And I have the other jar for my dirty brushes. Okay? So that helps keep your brushes clean when you want to get into the really light parts. Alright, so here we go. Let's get the yellow down here now. So take your yellow, the cleanest yellow you got there, add white to it, get nice and bright. You want a really bright yellow. We're using cad or red yellow, so that's pretty sort of on a medium yellow, and it has a bit of orangey tint to it. So we're going to have to go with the white and yellow. Leave a little bit of white down here. Move up into your red. Scrub around so it's kind of a cloudy look there. Sort of scrub it into your red. You get these really nice cloud look. Make little circles. Okay. Nice. Clean off your brush again really good so we only got white this time. Just pure white. Now the yellow might get mixed in with it, which is fine. Pure white alone looks kind of chalky anyway, but I'm trying to keep it as bright as I can. Nice. Let's go straight across. Let's go back into some yellow, and we'll get some yellow up into that red a little bit there, just little circles, just some white, a little bit of pink. So you're going back and forth with different colors, just try and get some different color clouds. Some white on the corner of my brush here, and I'm just gonna, you can tap on some white clouds here like that, just tap them, you don't have to be too worried about it. Good. Right. And just tap it in some clouds. Going back with my pink and just making it a little fluffy looking. Now I might have to go back over that again because I'm going to put those dark clouds in now. So it will be good if this was dry, because if you mix your grayish color in with it and that mixes in with it, it's going to change the color. So for the gray sky, I'm going to mix. You can use black and white and make your gray that way. Add a little bit of blue to it. I'm going to try my ultramarine blue, my burnt umber, equal amounts, and add white to that and see if I get a nice gray. And a little bit of black. So I don't have it grey enough the way I want it. Make it more white. Now if you don't have enough room on your palette, you can go get another one. So I'm going to come up with a nice grey. See, I want a bit of a bluish grey. Make sure you add enough white to get that nice bright bluish grey. try that. Now we're going to have to make adjustments. What we're going to do is just going to scrub around. We'll leave some of that orange come through. Just making little circles just to sort of get something going here. I'm going to add more white to my brush and keep adding that there. That'll brighten up some of the parts, see? And give it a cloudy look. It's kind of a sunset, so the clouds are getting dark. It must be getting ready to rain. Let some of that shine through. Pick up more white before you pick up any more gray, because it's going to be white in spots, you know, like kind of light gray and dark gray. And I know you gotta cover up all your beautiful paint. That's what this is all about. I'm going to come down into the pink there. Keep adding white. There we go. Different places. Move your brush around. This is probably a little bit harder for beginners. Might be a little more on the side of people who have been painting for a while and have some idea of how to manipulate the paint. You know, so if you find this hard, you can either leave off the gray if you want and keep your orangey sky, or just make circles with the gray. Make your gray color and then just keep adding white. Don't go get any more gray. See how I'm just letting it all mix together? Some dark spots going on there. If I got too much gray on your brush, take it off and go back in and get some white so we can get some highlights. Scrub on. So while your paint is wet, you should be able to get some nice soft, cloudy look. You don't really need to work it too much, but you can work it until you're happy with it. It's nice. I'm cleaning off my brush. Try to get as much paint off it as I can, so I can just soften up some of those edges there. Just a little bit of edge. I'm not going to sort of clean up those edges a little bit. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Probably just get, maybe I'll just get a little bit more white. Soften up some of this in here. White is dandy. Does all kinds of things. Yeah, I want to make it look cloudy. It looks kind of flat there, so get that flat look, like right here. And just add a bit of white, and make little circles. And if that don't work, tap. I like the soft look when it comes to clouds. It's nice. Accidentally put some in here. And I'm going to pick up some more pink. A little bit of pink in there. Pink and a little bit of orangey color mixed together. And I want to get, let's see. So all up here would be nice to make circles. I think that helps. Just sort of make it look like it's all coming together. And add a bit of white to that. Go into that cloud there. The brush is messy with other colors. Clean it off really good when you're mixing, when you're going into your yellows and reds and whites. Get those dark colors in it, it's going to make a mess. So we need some more whites, so let's see what happens. I like playing with clouds and skies, see what happens. So be gentle with your brush, unless you're scrubbing circles. Try to be gentle, and maybe you can scrub harder if you need to. Try and get some cloudy look in there. Yellow. And some more yellow. Kind of blending it all as if it was all coming together in one. That's the look I'm after. Not that easy, but just keep playing around to see what you can get. Sometimes magic happens. Sometimes it don't. Get some nice soft clouds going on here now. Fix up anything you don't like. Take your time. Go. Good. Let's play around with some pink color. Just softening this up with a damp brush. Could be dry on you now, but my brush is damp and I'm just making little circles just to give it a softer look. Alright. See how soft it is when you get a damp brush, and before it totally dries, just make these little circles. It's okay to come down around your pinks, because see, it'll all blend together then. Soften up the edges. There we go, that's better. circles. Down into the reds and yellows just to see what's all together. So next we'll do our trees, background trees. So you're going to use a fan brush. I got a Bristle one because I find that I can get better trees with Bristle. I'm just going to go right into my black. What else? What else? Let's see. Maybe a bit of sap green. Dark colors. But it'll take the black, keep the black from being too flat. I do need those trees nice and black. Okay? So you can use sap green. You can even add blue. Any dark colors. Burnt umber. I'm just going to use black and blue for now, or black and sap green for now. And I'm going to take my brush and decide where I want to put them. I should start here or here. Let's see. Maybe I'll start over here because I'm left-handed, so that's why I'm probably starting here. But these are going to be taller trees and going to be shorter trees, okay? So let's say we go a little bit into the green cloud, or the grayish cloud. Get a top for your tree, okay? Get a top. Get a little top, and then you can work your way down. Tap, 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 and fill in the side there. And you might need to reload a couple of times. You get another top. Some of the tops are, just use the corner of your brush, that will give you a top there, see? And then you can just fill it in just by tap, 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 tap. Okay? And then we'll do another one. Reload. Get a top. Try and make decisions, guys. I'm just tapping. And I want to come over here. So I'm going to come over to about, let's see. Over here, I guess. I want to leave all this nice open white. Alright. Doesn't matter if you're going by a reference photo or you're making it up. You still have to make decisions. Okay. Let's get those tops. We have a nice tall one up here. I want to have different sizes. Top. Top and tap. How's that? Top and tap. Top and tap. You can leave a little opening there if you want to, let that cloud shine through. See, I made that decision. Thought it would look nice. Okay. Tapping all the way over. Just trying to decide how far over to go because I don't want it to go too far and not have any room left for anything else. Let's see. Okay, and let's go on the other side and then we'll meet in the middle there. So we are going to meet, I'm going to fill in a few little things there. Let's see, the ones on the other side are a bit lower. I would say they're probably here. Top. Tap, tap, tap. Top. Tap, tap, tap. Top. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, got it? Top. Tap, tap, tap. Top. Tap, tap, tap. Top. Tap, tap, tap. I got crooked tops. That's my brush. Alright, so you come across, and as we're coming across, make them a bit smaller. Still keep your tops. Try to get some tops. Tops are important. Alright, that looks better. Okay, and then we're going to turn our brush. Now we had our brush vertical, so now just go horizontal with your brush and tap on top of your tape. Tap, 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 just on the very top of it. You don't want to go too high. These are very small trees, way, way back. Alright, so just tap there like that and then pull up a couple of trees. Pull up a couple, maybe some might peep up there for you. There we go. Let's get some more. Maybe a couple of little trees down here hiding away. Just take a corner of your brush and throw in a couple of little sticking up there. Maybe there's one sneaking up here a little bit. Just corner your brush. Alright. Now, if you feel happy with that, you can keep working on it if you want. I'm going to work on it till I'm happy. There we go. It's cute. Now, I'm going to take the tape off. Let's see what that looks like with the tape off. Pretty. Very pretty. Now what we have to do now is decide where our road is going. I guess it's a road. It's got a bit of water on it and that, so I guess it's just more like it's not a pond or anything. It's a wet road, basically. I'm going to take a bit of chalk and I'm going to decide where I want my road. So, hopefully I do this right. Nothing worse than getting your painting half done, then you can't get the rest. Okay. Let's see. Let's bring it out here. And we'll come over here. Almost to the corner of your canvas. Not quite. I think I should do it. Alright? Like a big C. Well, like a big line going over. Now, how's that? You got it? Alright. And then we will add another one here. So that goes around here. Nice and tiny in here. And then it just makes this little scoop. And it goes over. Trying to head for the corner, but it doesn't go all the way to the corner of your canvas, okay? I think that might help. That might do it. You can make adjustments if if you don't like what you see, but I think that looks good. So next we'll do some snow, and we will add a basic color to our snow because we use shadows. So let's make our snow shadow probably on the bluish side. Purple, or I'm using my number 8. And I'm going to add, that's a bit too, I want to get a bit more purplish color than that. And we don't want it that dark now, do we? So we're going to add lots of white. And that's still, wipe off your brush. You get too much paint on your brush and you can't brighten it up. Add more white. Alright, that's a nice color. I like that. There we go. That's nice. So all you have to do now, it's very simple, is just put in your purple color. That's your road. Okay. This is going to be our shadow. Our shadow color. sky got a kind of a greenish tint to it, doesn't it, this time? It's nice. I don't mind. It doesn't have to be exactly like the painting I did earlier. It doesn't have to be like anything. Get some of my reference photos from Pixabay. You should go there and look at some of the pictures. They're amazing. How can you not want to paint them? So this one is from Pixabay, and I'm going to show you. I will leave it. I will leave the. Just trying to think where I'll leave it now. I'm not just trying to, because you guys, you're on YouTube, so you're looking for it. Leave it in my blog. I have a blog and Patreon page. If you want early access to this painting, to the full painting, without having to wait for it to be uploaded, it's possible it may get uploaded in parts. Because I find a lot of people ask me to do it that way, so they don't have to sit down for hours at a time. But if you want the full, no delays, go to my Patreon page. That's where people support me. Some people, to get early access to the full paintings and lots of nice things that they can get, they pledge $1. It's not very much, is it? But it helps me a lot, you know. Helps. Well, helps. But that's up to you. I'll still have a copy of this on YouTube. Try to get that light color. Sometimes, you know, it's hard to get the color back. I think I got it there now. But it don't have to be exactly the same, because we covered up with a lot of snow. There we go. It's a little darker. And I do want to thank my Patreon supporters. You guys are so sweet. Even just your nice comments, and I don't know, I just can't wait to get up in the morning and start a new painting. I can't wait for everybody to see this one. So, can't wait to get it on YouTube so you can see it. It's really nice to have something to look forward to. Alright. Now just putting on the base color first, okay? Shadow color. We'll call this the shadow color. And this also helps us get the shape we're looking for. Alright. That's good. Now you can try a couple of different brushes for the snow. I'm going to try my fan brush, and you can try your bristle brush, and you can try your synthetic chiseled edge brush. But for now, I'm just going to try my, they all work really good when it comes to snow. Now this is not dry. If you'd rather let yours dry, you can go ahead. I'm just going to put pure white on a clean brush, and then you should be able to get some nice white coming through. See? Kind of like it when it's wet, because that way then you can let some of the shadow color come through. I'm headed towards, I've got a few lumps and bumps there. That's okay. Make the snow look bumpy anyway. But yeah, let's just go. When you're on top, you're moving down towards the hill. Alright. So at the top. Going down towards the hill. And you can also go at the line that you made here, and you can touch and pull back up. That will help. Touch, pull back up. Right. You start at the top, work your way down, and when you get down here you can work your way back up again. Poof! You can turn your brush this way too. Soften up that edge, right? So you can turn it that way or this way. Play around with your brushes to see how they work for you. Turn your brushes all different ways. And I suggest that you don't practice on the painting that you want to do. Do it on a separate sheet first. And then you can go on with it. Because what happens is you're doing a painting and you just go for it and it doesn't work out, then your whole painting is really hard to recover if it's that bad. So every time before you make a stroke, put it on something besides the canvas, alright? It could be a piece of cardboard, it could be some paper, anything at all. Practice that stroke and see what it's going to look like, what the color is going to look like. Try and keep my hand out of your way. It's almost impossible. It's impossible. Go right across here. I keep reloading. I put lots of paint on. You can see lots of paint on my brush. Because I'm working wet on wet. But if your paint is after drying on you, you're probably going to end up covering over all of your underpainting, your shadow. So it'd be better if you worked wet on wet. If your paint dries, put some wet to the purple color back on there, or blue, or whatever color you're going to use for your underpainting, okay? It can be any color, but put it back on if you're having trouble keeping your shadows. Another way you can do it is if you have all white on there, you can put your shadows on after your white dries, or put it on while your white is wet. So you can do either way. This is the way I like to do it. See, it looks like snow. It's snowing. Now when that dries, I want to give it more highlights. So I'm going to let that one dry this time, because we have the two basic things on first. So take your fan brush, put a bit of white on there, and a little bit of blue. It can be purple, just so it's not really, really bright white. Look too chalky, it'll stick out too much. So we're going to do the trees. In the background, a little bit of snow. So if you're having a hard time with the fan brush, you can try any brush that you think will work for you. So we're going to go on to trees. And we're going to imagine where the trees are. So there's a tree there, so I'm just going to tap with the corner of my brush, just little bits of snow. I'm not going to, because that way if you get big blobs, then it's harder to fix. So just tap on a little bit of snow there on the corner, okay? See if I can get you closer. I think that's a bit better. Okay, so white with a bit of blue added to it. Or your purple color. So that was one tree there that I'm just imagining. I'm just taking the corner of my brush and just tapping on a slanted, because your branches are probably slanted. Alright. So let's see. We don't want a big lot of snow on there. Probably leave the tops a little dark. So I'm not going to go crazy with the snow because they're far away, so you can't really see them. And I'm going to put a little more down on the bottom than I am on the top. And just a little bit in the corners here. But not much. Like I say, you want to keep that dark. Just tapping a little bit on the corner. Trying to keep it a little bit slanted so it looks like a tree. It'll look like a tree anyway once you put a little bit of white on there. But keep the back dark. You see that? See the darks in between? I'm not covering up all my dark. But be very careful of that. Okay, just getting a little bit of snow down here. Turning my brush to try and get a bit of snow on the trees. Alright, that looks nice. And the other side, I'm going to keep them a little bit darker, but not, I'm not going to put too much. I have leftover paint on my brush. And I don't want to do that without you being able to see it. There you are. So, I'm just imagining where the trees are, so a little bit of snow, not much. Just touching very gently so you can barely see it, okay? See, my brush will do the work because that's the way fan brushes are. They're fanned out and the bristles, and this is a bristle one, so it'll make all those nice little dots. And then you can put a little bit down here just with the corner of your brush, just the tiniest bit. Just move away from each other. Alright. Now, pretty? You didn't have to do very much either, did you? Nice.